No. She is your recorder. You're coming over here. You're going to focus.
Does anybody else have an idea? Why did it do two? Zero. There's a Y.
Now,
Now you technically help me.
yes. Class.
Yes.
Okay, you are going to leave your picture there. We're going to rotate, but you are going to give your pen to another person on your team. You choose, and that person is going to be the next recorder, okay? Give the pen to another person. Okay, and purple, leave the picture there. Purple, come to red. Orange, come to purple. Blue, go to orange.
Red, go to green.
Good. Red, go to green. Okay. Right here, if we don't have a green today. There's nobody at that table.
This looks like hair. It looks like the gun.
Okay, ladies, make sure that Jacob can see. Back up your head so that he can see too.
Jacob, that is my idea.
If you're looking upside down.
It looks like he looks.
Oh, did you write that down?
That's
Did you write that
right.
down?
No, G. No, not G. No, he did it. G. No, that's not the fin. That's gone.
I can see. Question or comment? Something you noticed or something you're wondering?
What? Oh, I know. What kind of jellyfish is that? Oh no, here's his fin.
No, it needs to be someone that we know.
No, a question. No, I'm sure. You can bounce that. No, you can't. That's on the Nemo. What you can
Tell Leanna what your question is there. Read it to her.
What did you like those different types of them?
Good. Okay, class.
Yes.
Thank you, purple team. You waited quietly. Finished what you were writing. Nice job. Okay, hand the pen to another person in your group. And rotate. Ooh. You see anything before? On TV or anything? What do you notice about it? Okay, now move so Leanna can see it. And when you're asking the question, make sure Leanna can see. Give her eye contact.
You should say the eyes are weird.
That one was good. See? Upside down, turn this way. Good. This way you can see better, right? Did you right? Class.
Yes.
Ooh, goodness. You are orange team. You were the first one. Good. Okay, before you when you rotate this time, I'd like you to read what the other teams wrote first. Okay? And that might spark another question or another comment. Give your pen to one other person. And rotate. Here.
What the hell? That's terrifying. That looks like a mushroom. Okay, and write it. Why is it so terrifying? That's jelly string. Wait, I have an idea. He's trying to eat something. Its eyes are weird.
Why do sharks have dots?
I made a spot.
Why does that shark have dots?
This is a zebra shark. Can you jelly?
Why do that?
Dots on the very chunky
That's the jelly shark. Okay, why is the jelly yellow?
So small. Okay, why is the jelly small? It's like blue right here. That's kind of weird. It's like blue right here. Yeah, but it's like grayish. There. Let's do the jelly now. Okay. It's actually orange gray actually.
It looks like a mushroom.
Yeah. Red. That's what
Okay, why does the sharks have spots?
No, why are the shark's eyes black? They're not. It looks like he has a black face. Look, his mouth is like
Mushroom.
I'm gonna ask why is this up? Yeah, ask why. This one has a blacker line inside.
Okay, that's weird.
No, literally, look, he does.
No, it's right here.
Yeah, I don't know what that
No,
is.
you don't have to know it. Like straight the black part.
Oh, yeah, you know. Write that idea.
We got circles. You said blue? No, it probably
Why is the shark so
your eye.
No.
Oh, because it's trying to eat something.
Oh, fish.
Yeah, fish. Fish.
It's
It's gonna eat fish. It's going to eat fish. Fish.
No, remember when Miss Dina said everything?
Why does the shark eat fish? Fishy.
Class.
Yes.
Thank you. I see two more people just finishing up their last part. And teammate 2, will you bring the pens up here? And wait. When you hear the signal word. And teammate 3, you're going to stack the pictures over here. We're going to revisit them and talk about them later. I'll put them up on the wall. And, oh, that's nice. And I'll leave pens out so you can add some more during the week. But for right now, teammate 3, anybody tell me what you're going to do? Anybody, teammate 3, What are you gonna do?
Take the pictures.
Pictures over there. Teammate.
2 has to get the pin. 1.
Goodness. When you hear the signal word, ready? Opinion.
Opinion. My belief. Opinion.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, please. At your tables, love. At your tables. Okay. When you hear the signal word, you are going to turn to CCD. If you are at red team, you are going to come over in your spot. Okay, ready? Wait. Listen to the signal word. Sit down. Fact.
Fact. Something I can prove. Fact.
Thank you. Okay. Turn to the CCD and move to your spot. Okay. Friends, remember we're going to be over here so that you have more room to look and we don't trip. Okay. And heads together. Okay. Turn in this direction. Okay. Take a look at this word fact. Say it. Fact.
Something I can prove. Fact.
How many syllables do you hear? How many syllables do you hear? Okay, show me on your finger. How many syllables do you hear? Fact. Fact. How many syllables? Anybody?
1.
One syllable. How many vowels are there? Anybody?
1.
Okay. So if there's one vowel, is that going to be a short vowel or a long vowel?
Short.
Short vowel. Short vowel. Good. Fact. What does fact mean? Now, I don't want you to tell me something I can prove because we're used to that. I want you to tell me in your words, what does that mean? Fact. Okay. Be ready for me to pull, be ready to report when I pull your stick. Okay? Okay. What does fact mean? And let's
Okay, get to the really fast. The first time that I saw that, it was your choice. What does I think that we should do
oh, no, listen to that again. Okay, class. Okay, be ready to report what your team has decided the meaning of fact. Orange team, number 1. Oh, thank you. She's standing. We're going to turn to her and give her eye contact.
When we didn't know that, I thought that it was something that we wanted it.
So right now that we've talked about fact, what does fact mean?
Fact. Something that is true.
Something that's true. And how do you know that it's true? Help her out. How does she know it's true? We know it's true because help her out, team. Help her out. Tell her why something we know something is true. Yes, it's a real word. Thank you. Another team. Team red. Number 3. Stand up. We're going to give you eye contact.
That means like something that is true. If you said like a zebra has stripes on its body, that's a fact.
And how do you know that it's true?
Because you can prove it.
Because you can prove it. Thank you. You can prove it. You've seen it before, or maybe you've read about it in a book. You can prove it, right? Okay. Okay. So, opinion. Everybody, opinion.
Opinion. Something I believe. Opinion.
What's that mean? What's that mean?
It means something that except for mac and cheese. I like the cheese on mac and cheese. You said that I like chocolate. That's my opinion. I like sauce pancake. No, you don't want mustard with pancakes.
Classy class, class.
Yes.
We are going to speed this up just a little bit here. So, I'm going to choose Eliana. Tell me what's opinion.
It's something that you could believe, but not everyone else believes it.
Oh, so something that you might think is true or you believe to be true, but not everybody believes that. Can it be proven? Can't really be proven. Chocolate ice cream is the very best ice cream in the world.
No.
Some people are saying no, they don't agree with me. Is that a fact or opinion?
Opinion.
Can I prove that it's the best?
No.
No, because Jacob wouldn't like it. And then that would disprove me. So, something you believe is true but can't be proven. Be proven. Okay. So we have a new signal word today.
What is it?
Signal word is drift. Say that.
Drift.
Say it to your elbow.
Drift.
Say it to the ceiling.
Drift.
Say it to your toes.
Drift.
Drift. Drift. If you have never heard that word ever before, would you raise your hand? Let's see how many people this would be new for. Drift. Drift. One, 2 people. This is a new word for 2 people. Never heard. So if you have heard it, now you might know what it means, or maybe not, but you've heard it before. Raise your hand if you've heard it before. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, lots and lots of people. I counted 14 people have heard the word before. Okay, so I wonder what that means then. Drift. Say it again.
Drift.
Drift. Okay. Hands together.
I don't like the way you do it. It's like drifting away. It means like air is happening or the push. And like, so this is where you like goes away. But it's and also, but it's going slowly. Like the air goes slow, it goes slowly. I think. Oh, it's like drifting the balloon. Yes.
Goodness, purple TV, I love how quickly we got ready. what your discussion was. Think about what your team came up with. Green team. Nobody's at that table today. So let's go with purple team, number 2. Well, who's sitting in number 2's spot?
You, Juliana.
Okay. So stand up. We're going to give you eye contact. What does your team think?
I think it's like we're kind of drifting away, but slowly.
So what's that mean to drift away slowly? What's that
Float
mean?
away. I think it means to float away slowly.
Okay, to float away slowly. Float away slowly. And one more. How about blue team? Blue team, number 3. Stand up, we're going to give you eye contact.
When you go fast and then you turn like
Hold on just a second. Orange team, are you watching them? Giving them eye contact.
like when you go fast in your car and then you like turn when you're going fast.
So then you turn right away. You're going really fast and then you turn. Fast and then turn. Thank you. Okay. Well, here's what I want you to do when you hear that word drift. Drift. Drift.
Good.
Floating. Drift. Okay? Ready? When you hear this, say the word stand. Drift. 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 Thank you. Stand, push, cheer in. Okay. Say it to the ceiling. Drift. Drift. Say it to the floor. Drift. Say it to the windows. Drift. Say it to the door. Okay, when you hear the signal word, I'm going to trick you a little bit. When you hear the signal word, I'd like you to give me 5 at your table, or give me hands on your table. Ready? Floating. I kind of gave it backwards, didn't I? Okay, give me hands and eyes at your table. And looking for a team. Right to their table. Nice job, green team. You only have one person there. Awesome job. Every team. Awesome. Okay. Well, like I said, we have a news story today. Oh, like that eye contact, Leela. A news story today, jellies. Jellies. And we are going to read about jellies this week. And we still have that same big idea. Nature can teach us many things. Jellies are part of nature, right? How about sharks? You had pictures that you were looking at jellies and you were looking at sharks. So, but here's what I want you to think about when we're talking about sharks and we're talking about jellies this week. How do you know if something is a fact or if it's an opinion? If it's a fact,
Something I can prove.
or an opinion.
Opinion. Non-belief. Opinion.
Good. Okay. So we have 2 learning targets today. Let me show you the first one. Today during our lesson we are going to describe how reason supports specific points that the author makes in a text. Ooh, that's kind of complicated. I can describe how reasons support specific points that the author makes in a text. Well, let's see. I can describe how reasons support specific points in the text that the author makes. So, what do you big words. What do you think that means? Let's together. What's that mean? I can describe reasons specific points that the author makes. So you
You can actually learn from it.
class.
Yes.
What's that mean? What's that mean? I can describe how reasons support specific points the author makes in the text. If I call your stick, you may answer me, or you may choose a different person that has a camera. Okay? Julian Bureau. Choose somebody. What's that mean, Leela?
I think it means that, like, an author is trying to make a text but make it fun for other people.
Okay, let me tell you. The author, we're talking about fact and opinion, right? How do you know something is a fact or if something is an opinion? If the author gives you proof, you know that it's fact, right? Or the author might state his or her opinion, right? So why is that important for you as a student? Why is it important for you to be able to read in a text and use what the author is saying to figure out if it's fact or opinion? Why is that important? That's together.
So they can know about it.
Okay, what do you think? Why is it important to know what the author is saying and how to
Oh yeah, I get it. No, I really don't. Oh, I get it now. I don't get it.
And why is that important to know that? Why is that Thank you. Aliana, would you tell the class what you told me? Why is it important?
It's important to know because if it says an opinion in a book, you might think that it's a fact, and if it says a fact in a book, you might think that it's an opinion.
So, the different reasons, the reasons that the author gives in a text supports whether it might be a fact or it might be an opinion. Okay? Okay. Now, the other learning target that we're going to work on today is I can read second grade texts aloud correctly with appropriate rate and expression. Will you read that with me, please?
I can read second grade text
aloud correctly with appropriate rate and expression. What does that mean? I can read second grade text aloud correctly with appropriate rate and expression. Okay, now think about our cafe lessons when we talked about those. Hands together, what's that mean?
We need to know what's like, right? Yeah, you want to know like not make sense. And if they're
Max, I love how you looked right over here. Please come get a star for your super improver wall. That's what you were working on and you were successful. Okay, so what does that mean? I can read second grade texts aloud correctly with appropriate rate and expression. What does that mean? If I pull your stick, you may answer me or you may choose someone else. Oops, already not here. Not here. Got a lot of people absent today. Not here. And Max.
like the expressions, like so you know if she's excited or not, or like if she needs some help for expressions and appropriate, so she won't get in trouble.
So what does it mean to read with appropriate rate and expression?
Because
that
so
Not why, but what does that mean? I'm going to read with appropriate rate and expression. What's that mean? Yes, you may. Eye contact. We have a few people behind you that have their hands up.
Appropriate rate means like if you're reading, read it really fast, you want to like understand the words appropriately. So read it properly.
Okay, so when we talked about in our cafe lessons, when we talked about fluency, appropriate rate, not too fast, not too slow, so that we can understand. What's that mean by using expressions? Expression, if I use expression when I'm reading. Yes, Juliana, what are you thinking?
Fluency.
Well, I would be using fluency, yes. And what about my voice? How would my voice be if I'm reading with expression?
It'd be kind of calm and it'd be kind of calm and slow.
Okay, sometimes it might be calm and slow, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, sometimes, I'm going to tell you, sometimes it might be calm and slow, but sometimes it might be, anybody what? Sometimes it might be loud,
Quiet.
excitement,
Super loud.
I would be stressing different words. Oh, did you hear me say that word stressing? Okay, I stressed that word. I said it a little bit louder, right? Why is that important to stress different words when we write, when we read? Why is that important? Okay, hands together.
To make it more interesting. I think to make it more interesting because you want to show
what?
You want to normal
Class.
Yes!
Now, it is important to read with expression. I'm going to have Leela tell you why.
It's important to read with expression because, like, if you read like this, like, Henry and Mudge went to the park, like one of our Baloo said, don't read like a robot. Read like this, Henry and Mudge went to the park. Read with excitement.
So if I'm going to listen to Leela read Henry and Mudge went to the park, do you think that's going to hold my attention?
No!
Well, if I'm listening to her say, Henry and Mudge went to the park.
Yes!
Ooh, I'm going to be looking right at her and I'm going to be thinking, yeah, tell me more. It's exciting. And when she said that last word, did you hear her stress that last word? Henry and Mudge went to the park. She said that last word a little bit louder, didn't she? And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So when you hear the new signal word, I want you to come sit down at the carpet. Okay, now here, listen to the signal word first. Drift. Push your chairs in, come sit down at the carpet. I need everybody at the carpet. Max, I love how you are really working hard on your attention. Would you be a scout, please? And awesome. We'll switch it over then. And oh my goodness, it's hard to choose because I see so many people ready. Love that. How about Juliana? Would you be a scout, please? Thank you for coming quietly. I have a little piece here I want us to read, but we're going to read it with appropriate rate and expression. We're going to talk about stressing certain words. So it's interesting, right? And when it's interesting, we understand more too, don't we? What's that called when we're understanding what we read? Go ahead, tell me. Comprehension. So it helps our comprehension. When we are reading with expression, stressing words, it helps our comprehension. Okay, so you can follow along with your eyes as I read this down. Okay? Long ago, caveman lived in a world of dangerous predators. In those ancient times, the rule of the land was simple. Eat or be eaten. Now, simple means easy, not complicated. Humans had to hide in caves just to survive. Today, it's just the opposite. Okay, I want you to read with me that sentence that I just read here. Listen to me. Today, it's just the opposite. I put more stress on this word. So let's read it together. Ready? Today, it's just the opposite. Ah, yes. Now the wild beasts have to hide from humans. So, where did I put the stress? Listen to that again. Now the wild beasts have to hide from the humans. Read the word that I read really loud. Humans. I put the stress on humans. Humans. Okay? And many of you already, we've talked a little bit about this, and I hear you putting stress on those words that are written in italics. What's italics mean?
Slanted.
Slanted. So now the wild beasts have to hide from humans. What if I said this? Now the wild beasts have to hide from humans. Does it catch your attention as much?
No.
Doesn't catch your attention. So how about your comprehension? What are you going to remember most when I read it with stressing the words or if I read it plain? Scouts, are you watching the friends who are showing respect, making good decisions, solving problems? Oh, yes, and they're sitting in one of those 3 ways. Okay, check that out as they're watching. Okay, was it interesting for you when I said now the wild beasts have to hide from humans?
Yeah.
Okay, was it a little harder to catch in your brain?
Yeah.
Now the wild beasts have to hide from humans. Ooh, that kind of catches your attention, doesn't it? Okay, why? Because today, many wild animals are being hunted into extinction. Whisper to the person next to you what you think extinction means.
It's like they're getting killed. It means like they're like dead.
Okay, hopefully you discussed that the word extinction means that they're no longer around. Like dinosaurs, we don't have them anymore because they're extinct. They used to be here, and they're all gone, never to return. So many wild animals are being hunted so much that they're in danger of becoming extinct. Sadly, this is the problem facing sharks. Which word did I stress? Sharks. So what do you think most of this is going to be about? Sharks. Sadly, this is the problem facing sharks. Most people think sharks are terrifying killers. Think about what you have seen or heard about sharks. Just think about it. Most people think sharks are terrifying killers. More people are killed each year by bees, elephants, dogs, snakes, and lightning bolts than by sharks. Okay. Think about the rest of this. I'm going to read some more, and I just want you to listen along. And Scouts, take a look. You can tell which students are really listening. Like Shanice, who's really focused. She's got her hands in her lap. Sharks are amazing animals. They have existed for hundreds of millions of years, even before the dinosaurs. They are the ocean's top predator. Sharks perform an important job in the ocean environment too. They hunt the weaker or sick fish. This helps keep fish populations healthy and strong. Are you noticing which words I'm stressing? Or am I reading like this, like a robot? No, stressing, right? So it keeps your attention. It keeps me too. When I'm reading in my head, or if I'm reading out loud, I'm reading with expression, stressing words, and I can understand what I'm reading better. I comprehend better. People kill nearly 100 million sharks each year for sport and food. Thousands more are accidentally caught in nets that fishermen set to catch other kinds of fish. Once the sharks are trapped, they drift helplessly in the nets until they die. Did you catch that? They drift.
Yes, that's one of our words.
Okay, they drift.
They float.
Ah, drift.
They float.
Tell me the single word. Drift.
Floating.
in the nets until they die. This kind of fishing should be stopped. Why are sharks such a popular catch? Well, for many years, different cultures have used shark parts to make medicine. Some fishermen's boats are wrapped in shark skins. Now, wrapped. They're wrapped in shark skins. That means they're covered with shark skins. They're wrapped in shark skins to make those boats stronger. Other people use shark teeth to cut hair and make jewelry and souvenirs. Many sharks are killed for their fins. In Asia, a bowl of shark fin soup can cost up to $150 for a bowl of soup. For a bowl of shark fin soup. Shark finning is a disgusting practice. Disgusting. Genius. Ooh. Fishermen remove the shark's fins and toss the rest of the body overboard as waste. Without their fins, sharks can't swim. Did you hear me stress that word fins? Without their fins, sharks can't swim.
They need
Sharks deserve our respect and protection. Their survival is more important than having shark souvenirs or shark fin soup. In the future, humans need to make better choices. Make better decisions. Okay. For now, here's something you can decide. Are sharks a threat to us? Or are we more dangerous than them?
more dangerous.
Something for you to decide. Okay? What were some of the facts you heard? Okay? Ready? Drift. What were some facts? What were some opinions? Right at your table. Right at your seat. Sorry about that. Right at your seat. Tell me opinions.
I think a fact about it is technically that is
Opinion. Okay, well, here's some of the things that you and your partner came up with. Fact and opinion. Eliana, who did you heads together with?
My partner and I came up with that it's a fact that the loser can't survive without
Can you say that really loud so Leela, who's being a good listener, can hear you? Stand up and we're going to give you eye contact.
My partner and I came up with that it's more people are still losing year by being open sun.
So more people are killed by these other animals than by sharks, right? Is that, you said that was a fact. How do you know it's a fact? Can it be proven? true, so they could die from allergies, from those things, but can it be proven?
Yes.
Leela's saying yes. How can it be proven? How can we prove that?
Because also, not only what Eliana said, they can have allergies, really bad allergies to sharks, or I mean other animals besides sharks, but also a dog or like a snake that's poison or something, but like a dog could bite your hand really hard, or like your leg.
Okay, so how can we prove, and they could die from that, but how can we prove that? How do we know that somebody just didn't tell us that and make that up?
No, because that's happened before.
Okay.
It's happened.
Okay, so do you think doctors would keep track of how many people died from other animals?
Yeah.
Okay, so that can be proven. We can count that up and we can prove that. Okay? Thank you for saying my partner and I. Good, we've been working on that. Nice. Let's see, Jacob, who is your partner? Who'd you heads together with? Okay, so you and Kyan and Freddie, what did you come up with? A fact or an opinion? Do you want think time? Yes, you may. Choose one of your buddies. Freddie, what did you come up with? I'm gonna have you just tell us because we're kind of running short on time here. So what did you come up with? What? Fact or an opinion? Now, did you hear that?
No.
How do you know that?
Because I have lots of shark books.
Okay, and it can be proven
Yeah.
that the mako shark is the fastest? So you've read that before, and you could somebody be out there timing? Could scientists time that and do research? So it could be proven then, right? Okay. Did anybody have an opinion when you were discussing? Alondra, who is your partner? So you and Japchit.
So we figured out that dogs can't really kill you, but animals, that like elephants can, because they could just squish you.
Just a second.
They could squish you like if they do that.
So what was your opinion? Did you find an opinion in there?
I found an opinion about the snakes, because if it was a poisonous snake, then it bit you, and you might die from a rattlesnake or any
That's
other
true.
snake.
But when I was reading, did you hear an opinion about sharks? You want to check with your partner? Anybody else have an opinion? I'm going to get you something in just a second. Shanice, who did you head together with?
Leela and me.
And what opinion did you find? Did you hear?
Fine.
Oh, good listening, Alana. I see her turn and giving her eye contact. Do you see her, Scouts? See how she's watching Shanice?
When you were reading, we came up with an opinion, and it was me and Leela did we kind of didn't believe that shark skin would be all over boats, but maybe other people believe that.
What did the author think? What was an opinion the author said?
The opinion the author said that he thinks that skin be all over the boats.
Can it be proven that shark skin is used for boats? Can that be proven?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's actually a fact. A fact. What did the author say about opinion? Something that you're thinking, oh, I know that Max thought, oh, that's an opinion when I read that. Do you remember what that was?
I forgot.
Do you remember, Irene?
Opinion. I believe my opinion looked like that.
What about the author's opinion? The author's opinion. Let me read this again, part of this. Let's see if you can figure out the opinion. Okay? It says, many sharks are killed for their fins. In Asia, a bowl of shark fin soup can cost up to $150. Shark finning is a disgusting practice. Fishermen remove the shark's fins and toss the rest of the body overboard. Sharks deserve our respect and protection. Their survival is more important than having shark souvenirs or shark fin soup. Hey, Max, what did you hear?
The shark fin, they said it was disgusting, but some people like it.
So shark fin. So shark fin soup. Now, was it the soup that was disgusting, or was it the practice of taking the fin away from the shark?
Oh, taking the fin away.
Yes, shark fin. So shark finning is what they called that, taking that away. Shark finning is disgusting. Now, can that be proven, or is that an opinion? Opinion. Hey, we're going to work a lot more on that, but I would like you to stand when you hear the single word. Drift.
Drift.
Okay, so we've been sitting for a long time. We're going to need a brain break. Okay, so think back on our verbs. Okay, I'll get it for her later. Okay, we'll get it tomorrow. If she doesn't come back tomorrow, come and I'll send something. Okay, thanks. Sweetie, come and go. Okay, so we're gonna we need a brain break here. So when you hear, we're gonna do our verb chant, but I'm gonna change it up a bit because we're gonna talk this week. We're gonna talk about present verbs happening right now and past verbs that happened in the past. So when I choose you for an idea, present verbs, just like always. I can run, can you? Okay, but if I choose you for a past, say, yesterday I ran, did you? Okay, so that's going to take us a little bit to switch our brains, but we'll try it, okay? So present tense, a verb, ready?
A verb is an action. A verb is an action.
Abby.
I can do a handstand.
Okay, but let's do one that we can do right now. I can. I can jump. Oh yeah. A verb is an action. A verb is an action. Jacob, you have one in your head? Okay. I can. Okay. I can ride a motorcycle. Oh yeah. A verb is an action. A verb is an action. Isabella,
I can play with my kitten, can you?
say that again.
I can play with my kitten, can you?
I can play with my kitten. Oh yeah. Now, past. So this time you're going to say, yesterday I, did you? So have it in your head. And friends, one that we can actually act out. Okay? A verb
is an action.
A verb is an action. Meliana,
Yesterday I played piano, can you?
did you? Yesterday I played piano. Oh yeah. A verb
is an action. A verb is an action.
And Kyan. Yesterday could say, can we say decorated? Then we can put that suffix on it. Ready? Yesterday, I decorated my Christmas tree. Oh yeah. When you hear this, this time when we're singing it, when we're chanting it, would you go back and give me hands and eyes? Ready? A verb is an action. A verb is an action. Okay, so we're going to have an exit ticket. So this is your ticket to recess. I want you to either think of an opinion that we read about, or, here's one, think of a fact that can be proven about sharks, okay? Or, there's one, there are some up there. So you need one fact about a shark and one opinion about a shark. What are we talking about here? Sharks. So your fact needs to be about sharks. Your opinion needs to be about sharks. Okay? So opinion.
Opinion. My belief. Opinion.
So what's your belief about sharks?
Is that a real camera?
So scouts, in just a moment, I'm going to have you tell us who you chose. So kind of take a quick peek around too. So who's working diligently. How do you think I would hide? There you go. Use your sounds. As long as you're using your sounds, I don't know what you mean. Zest. Ready?
Oh yeah!
So, Max, look around. Who did you choose? Tell us really loud because Jacob's being a good listener and not thinking
I
right.
choose Julian.
Why did you choose Julian?
He was doing sweat, he was doing mountains, or he was doing one of those three ways.
Ah, good, good. And so when he was sitting slant and sitting in one of those three ways, was that showing respect, making good decisions, or solving problems? Turn to your audience, tell your audience.
For respect and making good decisions.
Thank you. And Juliana, who did you see? Why are you choosing Alondra?
He was giving hands and eyes the whole time.
So when, okay, he's your scout, make sure that you tell him congratulations. So She was giving hands and eyes the whole time. Was that showing respect, making good, listen, is that showing respect, making good decisions, or solving problems? Class.
Yes.
Please give hands and eyes to Juliana. Why did you choose Alondra?
She was showing respect.
How was she showing respect?
By giving hands and eyes.
Thank you. Make sure you put your last name on those friends. Okay. Those friends who just got a Scout Award may take that, go first and take that to the office. And, well, what did you get chosen for? Were you showing respect? Were you making good decisions? Were you solving problems? Okay, if I have your exit slip, you may line up in number order. If you are a self-manager, you may go. Let's get ready.